In May 2016, Donald Trump took the stage to celebrate a decisive victory in the Indiana primary. This was the moment he mathematically clinched the Republican presidential nomination. The outcome stunned the political establishment. Veteran politicians were forced out of the race, suspending their campaigns one by one. He secured this nomination without holding a single day of public office. Along the way, his campaign rhetoric sparked heavy corporate boycotts, severing lucrative partnerships with network giants like NBC and retailers like Macy's. Curious, how does a reality television star with massive corporate blowback manage to orchestrate a hostile takeover of a major political party? Trump spent 40 years refining a specific business playbook where dominating public attention is the primary objective. His father, Fred Trump, built a steady, quiet empire constructing middle-income apartments in Queens and Brooklyn. But the younger Trump had entirely different ambitions. In 1971, he shifted his focus directly to Manhattan. He actively sought out real estate projects that could deliver high profit margins and maximum public visibility. He scored his first major victory in 1980 by negotiating complex tax abatements and wrapping a failing hotel in reflective glass. He opened the Grand Hyatt, making him the city's most talked-about developer. 2 years later, he built a 58-story complex on Fifth Avenue and stamped his own name on it. Trump Tower commanded national media coverage and cemented his status as a celebrity developer. He rapidly accelerated this attention-first approach throughout the decade. He expanded aggressively into the Atlantic City casino market, peaking with the massive Taj Mahal in 1990. Throughout the 1980s expansion, physical architecture became a byproduct of his true objective, global public recognition. That strategy hit a wall in 1990. The real estate market collapsed, severely reducing the value of his highly leveraged physical empire. This chart illustrates the financial reality of that era. At the time, Trump publicly asserted that his personal net worth was in the neighborhood of $1.5 billion. However, independent financial investigations revealed a different picture. Massive corporate debt completely erased that value, plunging his actual net worth into a reported deficit of nearly $900 million. While his properties required massive corporate bailouts to survive, his personal brand never left the spotlight. He maintained constant visibility through highly publicized divorces and intense tabloid coverage. He parlayed that lingering name recognition into a complete career pivot. In 2004, he moved away from physical real estate and directly into American living rooms by starring in the reality series The Apprentice. The 1990s demonstrated that while concrete and steel can depreciate, cultural attention offers a unique kind of invulnerability. He brought that exact realization to his June 2015 presidential campaign announcement. Using his own branded real estate as the staging ground, he entered a crowded field of over a dozen major candidates. On the debate stage, he deployed his signature bravado and leaned into controversial statements to completely monopolize the national media cycle. When faced with traditional political consequences, like denouncements from military veteran groups over his comments about John McCain, or the loss of major corporate partnerships, he responded with unapologetic defiance rather than standard apologies. This line graph tracks media coverage alongside voter preference during the primary. Despite widespread social outcry over his remarks, the data reveals a stark anomaly. Spikes in negative media coverage align perfectly with upward surges in his polling numbers. More than half of polled Republican voters remained undecided, while he consistently held the lead. Donald Trump conquered the 2016 primary because he understood that in the modern era, dominating the architecture of attention is the most effective way to secure political power.